Good day, good day, good day, beautiful people, good day. Get your coffee, your tea, your water, your orange juice, whatever you drinking, and a little bit of me this morning. Because guess what? You open up these two wonderful things on your face this morning. You've already started out with the blessing for today. And my prayer for you is that you continue on to receive blessings throughout the day, no matter how big or how small. But not only that, that you're able to recognize some of those blessings. Ooh, here, do something. Not in my face, though, that you're able to recognize some of those blessings so that you can be humble and grateful so the universe will open up and pour out more blessings so you have room enough to receive. So good day. You guys, it's Friday. It's Friday. It's Friday. It's Friday. Good day, cousin Nikki. Look, and you seem to be the first one to say something anyway. So I got you, beautiful, this morning because I'm doing 3 card readings. I got our affirmations for today. Woo, this hair, it be wanting to do its own thing. That's cool. It's cool. I got our affirmations for today, as well as we get a self card on Friday, and then I'm gonna get us a card from the Oracle of the Fairies again today. Um, hmm. When I say everything is just popping up on the screen, you guys, I ain't trying to be funny. It is everything is popping up. I want to I wanted to just share something with you. I got you, beautiful. I got you with you guys this morning. Maddie Patty Pat got her report card yesterday. I am so proud of her growth. She got all A's. So I'm clapping it up for this 5th grader. You guys that's getting ready to go to middle school. So I am excited for her and that she's having a wonderful school year. Period. So let's get it this morning. I'm gonna give us a minute. I know. Let me hop on with a song right quick. Okay, let's get it. My life is better than I imagined. I'm getting paid to do my passions. Ay, a different city every week. I got record labels fighting over me, yeah. But what they don't know is I'm homegrown. I'm self-made, independent since day one. Yeah, 10 years in the making, only the real fans know how long this shit has taken. I put myself down to rest. I got some shit off my chest. Ay, I figured out who I am. Yeah, shout out plant medicine. It's crazy how hard work pays off. Now makes sense why I got fired from every regular job. I tattooed my hand at age 17 to promise myself I'd never be anything less than my dreams. See, I know I am gonna be everything I dreamed. I ain't got no worries. This is my journey, la da da da, better than I ever was, la da da da, everything I wanted more, la da da da, we're so provided for, yeah. This is what I got you, Michelle. Single mom, long nights in the club, trying to provide and follow my dreams. Man, I almost gave up. On days were hard to wake up. Wasn't always peace and love. Trust me, the dark times were rough, but that made me level up. Yeah, and thankfully I did. I had to switch my perspective. I went from using food stamps to now paying mom's rent, and I'm about my mama's house and a real nice car. Do some humanitarian work on a house and a farm, and then I'll meet my soulmate, and he'll be calling me darling. We'll have some ghosts and some chickens in a cute ass little garden. I got these good ass friends. I got good ass ass. I got a body, make 'em want me with this cute ass laugh. And help as well. Stay humble, confidence, know your worth. Give back to others, baby. Don't forget to do your shadow work. Cause we reflections of each other. Love your sisters and your brothers. One big family, light to death for the lost legends and our lovers. I know I am gonna be everything I dreamed. I ain't got no worries. This is my journey, la da da da, better than I ever was, la da da da, everything I wanted more, la da da da, we're so provided for, yeah. This is what the journey's for. Ooh, yeah. We're so provided for. Better than I ever was. Everything I wanted more. We're so provided for. Yeah. This is what the journey's for.
Good day, beautiful people. Yep, I got everybody. I got Nikki, Alex, Michelle. Thank you, Crazy Rod Granny, for letting me know that you got your package as well. So that means that all the packages in which I sent out for holiday, New Year, whatever, you guys have received it. I am grateful. Everybody said thank you. I am grateful to be able to give. Grateful to be able to give. Even if it was things that I already had. So I hope that you guys are able to enjoy it. And please let me say something right quick, because some people got a package that look like this. And the package that looks like this funny because I found this in my freezer, contains this, which is blessing oil. And then it contains this right here. If you got some of that, and Crazy Rod Granny, I don't know if I sent you any of that, but that is oh and it smells so good. That is some of the Florida water that I made. Crazy Rod Granny, I don't know if your package had it in it, because guess what? I was packaging the stuff on top of here. Oh, okay. Good day, Miss Dow. Good day, beautiful. I got you. I was packaging the stuff up here on top of the freezer, and somehow this particular package ended up in the freezer. Yeah. So, if Crazy Rock Riding, if you would definitely like some Florida water, please let me know. I will definitely send it to you, sweetheart. Again, I thank each and every one of you guys. I'm glad everybody got their package. I'm glad everybody was able to use the things that's in there, as well as I'm appreciative for the thank yous. Even if you threw it in the garbage, I'm appreciative for the thank yous. So let's get it cracking this morning, because I ain't gonna be here. We already be on here a long time on Fridays because I have to do the 3-card readings, but let's get it. That's okay. It's okay. You're gonna use it whenever you need it. So the first affirmation says, remember how far you've come. The person that you were 10 years ago is in awe of what you've done. And the person you'll be in 10 years will be twice as proud. It says, remember how far you've come. The person that you were 10 years ago. Okay, it was yours in the freezer. That's okay, because I gotta send out I couldn't remember whose it was, but I got you. I got you, Crazy Rock Granny. I got you, babe. Because I gotta send uh uh cousin Nikki the watch, and so I will definitely send you the package. No, I guess it was mine in the freezer. Yep, it was yours then. It says the person that you were 10 years ago is at awe of what you've done, and the person that you will be in 10 years time will be twice as proud. Do you wow. Think back 10 years ago. If I can, I mean, me just sitting here thinking back to 40. Florida water is for cleansing. So you use it to cleanse your space or whatever it is that you need to clean. You put it in, use it like pine saw. I guess that's the best thing to say, like pine saw. So you use a little bit in water, or cleaning out your space, or cleaning your altar off, or any of those things in which you have intent for cleansing that space, as well as you have an intent putting something into it, because when you use that Florida water, put some intent with it. So because it was made with some intentions as well. I put intentions into the Florida water as I made it. I babied that thing, you guys, over the 28-day cycle, because it go from full moon to full moon. Over that cycle, I touched it. I set intentions for it. I kept setting intentions for the same intention over and over again. And so that is for prosperity, growth, love, peace, all of those things. And so that's what you use it for. Uh, I am you Ms. Dow, you want some Florida water? Um Absolutely. Okay. So um use it as you see fit. Um Maybe you don't want to put it in the water, maybe because it smells absolutely amazing. Maybe you want to use it straight. Maybe you need the full power for something. So whatever you are led, but it ain't internal. So use it for anything external. She said, I got you. And the other affirmation for today says, nourishing myself is a fabulous experience, and I am worth the time spent on my healing. Nourishing myself is a fabulous experience, and I am worth the time spent on my healing. I am worth it. I am worth everything that I set out to do. I am worth the time that I spend healing, because guess what? I need to heal sometimes. It don't it, baby. When I first made it, Razia was here. So I think she was here for the whole cycle or whatever. And when I first made it, she was like, "What is that you making?" And I told her what I was making. And she was like, "I actually get to see you make this stuff." And then as I, would go on, because it was back here, and as I would go, and then when I finally opened it up to strain it and stuff, she was like, "Ah, it smells so good." And I was like, yeah. I told you guys the Florida water that I bought from, this is the Florida water that I bought from New Orleans. You guys, this is what it looks like. And the funny thing is that it smells, it got a decent smell to it, but look at the color, you guys. And I was wondering how they get it clear like that when all of the things in which you put in it, it has color in it. So I don't know how they get that clear stuff. But anyways, yeah, you guys, y'all got it. And so Crazy Raw Granny and cousin Nikki and Dial, look at me still sending out packages. I will definitely be sending you guys stuff out. So let's get a self-care card this morning. My mom used it the other day as we were cleaning up the house for the new year. She used it on the floors. And it made the house smell amazing. And it's so funny that we don't look at stuff. So it's made, you guys, I know, and you can look it up on how it's made, but it's made out of alcohol. Like I bought a gallon of alcohol, not alcohol, not rubbing alcohol. She's doing better. Guess what? Them doctors still ain't called us back yet. Ain't that something? They still ain't called back. We'll call back. Yeah. Yeah, they don't care nothing about us. Baby, when I tell you we working on stuff around here, She didn't, no more Kool-Aid, all of those things. We working it out around here, baby. Because guess what? She got this boo-boo stank that's sitting here looking at her, that love her so much. And so I guess that's her drive to change things. Because I know if she was just doing it for me, she'd probably be like, "T, get the hell out of my face." Because she talked to me like that, you guys. But that grandbaby, that great grandbaby, she can have whatever she like. And she was at that doctor's office, and that doctor said, "Hey, you got people that love you." And he looked over at that Matty Patty Pie. Baby, it must have struck something in her nerve. Because, baby, when the Kool-Aid pitcher got empty, she said, "No more Kool-Aid." Yeah, a guy was telling me, you, it's not any, and this is funny because I really need to look it up. The women doctors that were in Texas are leaving here. The women doctors that are in Texas are leaving here. They were already far and few between because I couldn't find a woman OBGYN to save my life. So, yeah. And people ask me why you don't want to stay there. Because the healthcare sucks. And it probably suck everywhere else too. Because I mean, I don't know. I don't know. But guess what? So our self-care card is possibilities. Possibilities. It says focus your attention on what could go right. When you learn to imagine the best case scenario, you get to enjoy the experience twice. Yep. Mm-hmm. You're right, Alex, after the laws changed. So it says if you focus on the best possible outcome, when it happens, you get to experience it twice. It's just like, guess what? You can think about any scenario that you didn't have. It's easier for us to think about what can go wrong than think about what can go right. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't trying to be funny, but we do. We think about everything that could go wrong. We could tell you probably 5 things that could go wrong in a situation while we trying to navigate through it instead of thinking about everything that could go right. If this worked, then I could do this, then I could do this, this can happen. And you know what I'm saying? The possibilities of things going right are greater than the possibilities of them going wrong. So why don't you give your attention to things going right? We always think, well, what if I don't get this loan, or what if I don't, what if I don't get this car, or I go in here to do X, Y, and Z. But what if you do? What if you start thinking that, hey, I'm going in here and I'm going to get this loan and everything is going to be just fine. And guess what? You go in there and they give you double for your trouble. Let me tell you what happened to me. I went into the bank one day without the expectations of doing anything. I went in there to get some money. That's it. And as I get up to the teller, she says, "Hey, ma'am, you qualify for a credit card." I said, "Not me. No, I don't." She said, "Yes, you do." I said, "Well, who told you that?" The teller say, "If you just take a moment and go over to the guy over here, my expectations was nothing. I was going in there just like I said, getting money out of the bank. That's it." I go over to the guy sitting over here, and he a young guy, and I'm just laughing with him and chuckling. And I said, "Well, if it comes up that I can't get this credit card, I'm absolutely fine. Don't try to sell me nothing. Don't try to give me nothing else. Because I didn't even ask for this, right?" And man say, "Ma'am, that lady sent you over here to get you a card because you are already qualified for this particular card." Yeah, and absolutely. And guess what? He come out the pocket with, "Hey, here go a card for $3,600, blah, 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 this and this." And I'm like, "You sure you got the right person? You sure?" And absolutely he was sure, because guess what? Obviously some things had changed. I had did some things right. And I ain't talking about going to get no credit cards, you guys. I'm just talking about sometimes when you're not expecting, sometimes the possibility is already there waiting on you. And like Michelle said, sometimes if you just think about the good that can possibly go, that instead of, hey, I'm dreading going into this job because of these people, guess what? Them people don't matter. You there to get money. I ain't there to deal with these people in no fashion or no kind of way. And sometimes we get entangled in stuff at our job that's going on that has absolutely nothing to do with us. Period. If it don't have nothing to do with you, then let that stuff fly so that you can have a good day, so that you can be prosperous, so that you can grow, so you can be peaceful, so that you can be kind to the people around you, because you don't deal in mess. And so let's not do that. Let's not deal in mess. And so I commend you, Michelle, for finding another way and another outlet in which to do and look into versus, hey, oh, I gotta go on this shit show or whatever the case may be. You got it. Everything is well. Just keep making your money, girl. You ain't there for the people. You there for the bread. Okay? I'm so happy for you, Michelle. That song is stuck in my head, you guys. I swear. The song stuck in my head. The car flip out the deck. That's the song that I played this morning is stuck in my head because it just keep going over and repeat like da 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 better than I ever was. Da, 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 da. We are so provided for. This is what the journey's for. I mean, it just keep repeating in my head, you guys. So our card for today says, look, shine from within. Looks are only skin deep. True beauty shines from within, and it's time for you to shine. This is a time for self acceptance and for revealing your true beauty. She is absolutely beautiful. Beautiful thing. But shine from within. Because guess what? I've seen some. Universe, please forgive me if this come out wrong. I've seen some people that were not so appealing on the outside, but they're so glowed so high on the inside that it radiated out. So when they say shine from the inside, let people see this is physical beauty. This avatar is and it's absolutely beautiful, but they need to see your soul. And so they said, hey, allow yourself to shine from the inside out. So I'm gonna give you what it say, and we're gonna move forward because yep, we got stuff to do this morning. It says fairy glamour is a form of magic used to make something appear different from what it really is. It's seen in many fairy tales, such as Cinderella and Snow White, where fairy glamour is used by the evil queen to disguise herself as an old crone. In its simple form, fairy glamour often involves using cosmetics to give the appearance of being more youthful. In spiritual terms, it can mean you're showing one face to the world while keeping your true face or feelings hidden. Mm, yeah, I know that hit somebody because I'm gonna say it again. You being two-faced. They say, hey, that's a nice way of saying that you being two-faced because you show the world one thing and that's not your true face. That's not your true feelings. It says sometimes it's important to do this, especially if you feel threatened. But usually it's because you fear being seen for who you truly are. So they said usually we do this when we are threatened, but a lot of people do it because they don't want to be seen. They don't want to know. They don't want people to know that they some nasty little individuals down in there. They don't want them to know how big of a liar they are, or they don't want people to know that, hey, I steal the drawers off of you while you wearing them. They don't want you to know stuff like that about them. So they put on this face and a facade to keep you around until you figure it out. It says, this comes down to learning to love yourself, not in a selfish way, but in a self-accepting way. Once you're able to accept yourself, others will accept you too. And they're merely a reflection of what we think and feel about ourselves. This card may also be asking you to reflect on when you last wore a glamorous outfit or went to the hair salon. If you're neglecting yourself due to a busy job or home life, remember that making time for you is essential. Even just escaping for a half an hour and taking a luxurious bath can help you feel uplifting and energized. Feeling good about yourself, no matter what your age is beneficial, not just for you, but also for those around you, especially younger people who are strongly influenced by the behavior of adults around them. It says the card may also be asking if someone is trying to pull the wool over your eyes and appearing as someone other than themselves. So they not only said that you could be two-faced, they said somebody else around you could be two-faced. They said, but be careful of the face in which you show, because sometimes we got people watching us. Like me, I got a boo-boo stank watching me. So Maddie is looking at the behavior in which I display, not only inside of this home, but outside of this home. So guess what? She follows and mimics those particular things. And so she looks at her mom and she likes to dress, baby. So Maddie is starting to pick out her clothes and stuff. And so she likes to dress because what? Her mom likes to dress. And she likes all her clothes and her shoes and everything to match, because what? That is what she has grown up seeing. That's what's been displayed to her. And every morning she is told that she is beautiful. Every morning. And so you can see that display on the outside of her, because it's embedded in her now. So you can see it when she get her clothes on, when she feeling herself, I'm beautiful. She do just like that, you guys. She beautiful. And so they say, hey, sometimes it's you. And if you know you're not two-faced, you know that, hey, I'm the same person. I stay on fleek. They say, hey, pay attention to the people around you, because somebody might not be showing you the cards in which you're trying to see. They might not be showing you the other side of them. And I'm feeling so bad for the things that are going on with our women. Like, they are being taken out the game for real, for loving the wrong people. So I want you to be careful. I want you to be kind, but I want you to be careful, because people will show you one hand and baby, they'll display something else with just like that. And so if you have young adults around you, please tell them to be careful, to recognize those signs, of, hey, this probably ain't working. And then a lot of people, when they try to get away from situations like that, is exactly when they get hurt. So, my granny used to tell me all the time, you can't always yank your head out the lion's mouth, because he might just snap down on you and take your head off. Sometimes you got to ease your way out. It didn't take you overnight to get in it, but it might take you a minute to get out of it. And so be patient, but also be diligent, because some of these people ain't what they cracked up to be, you guys. Some of them not. And so I want you guys to be careful. Not just for you. I want your family members to be careful as well. Because there's too many missing babies. There's too many missing people. It's too many missing women. It's too many of that. Where they going? You guys, where they going? Yeah. So with that being said, focus on the possibilities and pay attention to the two-faced. And make sure that you're not being two-faced as well. Because you are fabulous. You are understood, you are kind, you are peaceful, but you are smart, you are intelligent, and use all of those things. So let's get it cracking because I got Nikki, Alex, Michelle, and Dial. So y'all ready? Let's go. So the cars was already out yesterday. And they were sitting here waiting on me this morning. Because somebody asked me. Yeah, this is ridiculous. The girl that's so from my understanding, I think that her ex-boyfriend may have unalived her or whatever y'all might want to say. Yeah, it's ridiculous. Ex, I done left. Yeah. That if I can't have you, they can't have you mentality is really messed up. I told you that's how my kids. Yeah, I told you that's how my kid's father got killed. The young lady said, "Hey, if I can't have you, then can't nobody else have you." How selfish is that? If I can't have you, can't nobody else have you. She didn't think that this man that made children and all kind of stuff, and they weren't children with her because they children with me. You kill him because he don't want to be with you? I'm just saying. Okay. Nikki, I know you driving. Yeah, that's what I heard. That's so. Oh yeah, let's get it today. Okay. I like this for you, cousin Nikki. Let's get it today. The first, you guys don't know it is. And I keep drinking the coffee because it's cold. Okay. So, cousin Nikki, your first card is lesson unlearned. I know that's right. Lesson unlearned. So, there are things in which we have learned, lessons in which we have learned, and even with this card, they keep saying, just tell her to think outside the box. That and it's a pass card anyway, so it was something that you had to do that was really untraditional. You learned a particular lesson, but they said, hey, you had to unlearn that particular thing because things have changed. Things have changed. Your perspective about things have changed. Your attitude towards things have changed. And so you had to unlearn a lesson in which you had already learned. So it's kind of moving forward because that's exactly what you did. You move forward from that particular thing. They said you had to think outside the box and had to move forward. This card right here says new excitement. Do you see this like a new baby with new excitement? So this is a present card. This is things that are going on right now. That hey, even though it's wintertime, for some reason you seem to be you get real busy in the wintertime. That's funny because I want to say that, hey, spring, summer be your, but for some reason, when I say you be moving around in the winter, and I don't know if that's just your particular season, but you got something going on right now. It's a new excitement. I don't know if you've got a new toy, a new boo thing, a new anything, but it's exciting to you right now. Right now. Unstoppable force. Cousin Nikki. Bring it all in. They said, whatever you put your mind to, you are unstoppable. You can achieve whatever it is that you are going after. But sometimes we get stuck because of just situations. Some people, sometimes we got to get people out of the way. Sometimes we got to get situations out of the way. And sometimes it look bleak because it's like, hey, am I going to get to where I'm trying to go to? They say, hey, but you are unstoppable, sweetheart. You are unstoppable. There is nothing that can be done. I'm going to show you the card again. There is nothing that can be done that is going to stop you from achieving the goals in which you are trying to achieve. So those little sad situations that are happening as you are going forward, those are just learning lessons. Those are just things that you need to pick up along the way, like breadcrumbs. You are doing amazing, and sometimes it don't seem like it. I know, because I know sometimes it'd be like, okay, well, I'm coming out the corner pocket with this one. I don't even know where this came from. But guess what? They didn't always seem fit for you to be okay. Even when you look at it like this look like it's pretty damn rough. Like, I don't know if you always make it through. You always come out unscathed, unhurt on the other side, because your intuition is above average. So stop not using that. Please listen to yourself more. And the thing is that when we hear that voice, that intuition in our head, we be trying to distinguish the difference between, is that my ego, or is this, is it my intuition, or what's going on? They say, hey, babe, you are doing great. And sometimes we just need to hear that I'm doing great. And that no matter what's going on around me, no matter how my children are acting, no matter how such and such is going about their business, don't allow them to affect you. The possibilities. Remember, the possibilities. Your possibilities are so much greater than anything else. And for you, think outside the box. Make it bigger than what it is. And we think that spirituality sometimes is, hey, we kind. Sometimes you got to get gritty with it. You got to. And the funny thing is that I just keep getting this. Where's this lighter at? Let me that. I don't know why that kept popping in. You see it? And I know it's a lion, but you see the lion has different colors. One side is all one color, and the other side is, because that's kind of how life is. One time you are not always the same. Your emotions are not always the same. You are a beautiful soul having a human experience. Allow yourself to have the experience. And also they said you need to get some of that stuff off your plate. Definitely. And I don't even know what you got on your plate, but they said some of that stuff need to come off your plate, because some of the stuff ain't your stuff. It ain't your stuff. So why are we carrying around stuff that ain't ours? And I'm not waiting on the answer. I'm just really, I'm at awe, because I couldn't imagine. But some of the stuff is kid stuff. Some of the stuff don't belong to you. And they said when you lighten up that load, you'll begin to feel a little better as well. Let go of the stuff that don't belong to you. And sometimes we have a hard time distinguishing the stuff that don't belong to us. Sit down, and the things that you can do stuff about, then you go ahead and you do something about it. But the things that you can't, that you have no control over, that you don't even supposed to be handling, they said let that stuff go. Let it go so that you can continue to be unstoppable. There are things that you need to accomplish for you, not for other people. We weren't put here to live our lives for other people. We were put here to live for us. And so you are doing absolutely amazing, beautiful. And I love you so very much. I want you to be the best version of yourself, and you show up all the time, but show up for you just like you show up for other people. Ain't that something? And I'm talking to myself because I show up for other people too. Then I need to show up for myself something more often, because I pick up stuff that don't belong to me, and I be wanting to help people out. But guess what? You know, when they say shine from within, that means that I got to help me shine first before that I can get out here and help other people shine. Nope. Even with Madison, I am learning that I got to do the work in here first in order to display that out to her. Ain't that something? Alex, it's your turn to burn, beautiful. And I love that for you, Cousin Nikki. We done had kids young and whatever. We've been parents longer than we've been because they love you so much. The universe loves you so much. It's not about nobody else. It's always about you because they love you so much. I know, Cousin Nikki. Ooh, come on. There we go, Alex. Okay. Let's get it. Alex, listen. Don't shoot the messenger, okay? I'm telling you, don't do it. Let's get it this morning. This is a past leading up to now. You see that? You've been doing some soul searching. Trying to figure out which direction I need to go in. What do I really need to let go? What is going on? And the thing is that they absolutely have answered every last one of your questions. But look at here. Reluctant change. You are reluctant to change. Procrastination at its best. They like, I don't know what you're holding on to. I don't know why we move the way we move and the things in which we do, but they said you are reluctant to change these particular circumstances in which you have been doing soul searching. These are things that you know that, hey, I absolutely know deep down in my heart that something is not going to work out the way I see it's going to work out. Something is not going to go the way I see it planned, or whatever the case may be, but you are reluctant to change that thing. Reluctant. Wow. And so you get the traditional teachings. They said, in order for you to change this particular thing, maybe you should just go back to that traditional teaching. That's funny because Look at there. But remember, look at there. Remember our card for today? Possibilities. And it says to focus your attention on what could go right versus what could go wrong. And I understand that the possibilities of the outcomes and because we play scenarios over in our head as if like a projector. We play these scenarios out in our head and so it'd be like, hey, don't act on that particular thing, don't act on this particular thing. But the thing is that you're not acting on the thing in which you want to act on because of somebody else. So maybe we need to go back to the traditional thinking of how to let something go. Uh, Traditionally, we pray on that thing and we ask for some guidance, and then we move according to how we're guided. They said, can you please move on how you guided? Because I keep seeing a whole lot of outs. Like doors open, but um why am I getting a Beetlejuice hallway? So you know the hallway in Beetlejuice where they have all these doors and you can open up a door and peek in there and you can open up a door and peek in here to see what's in those particular doors. They said, hey, listen, walk into one of them. Open up the door and walk into one of those doors. Because the more reluctant you are to change, the harder it becomes for you to change a particular thing. The longer we wait, 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 the longer we let, the more they attach. Wow, that's funny because I used to tell my husband that he had these friends and they were like leeches. And I don't know how I seen them like that. I seen them as leeches. They would, it felt like they were on to his skin. And every time he tried to get them off, he couldn't get them off. You know, he could slightly get away or he could, but he always backtracked and so like they was sucking the freaking soul out his ass. And I used to just watch. I used to just watch because they was his friends. They weren't my friends. They weren't people I dealt with because, and I guess he was just a big ass leech on me. You get what I'm saying? Because it wasn't other people that were leeching me. They were, I would get leeched being by him, sleeping by him. I did things to help other people that didn't even have nothing to do with me because I was with him. Or because you know what I'm saying, and so sometimes we pick up stuff that don't belong to us because I was reluctant to change too. I ain't gonna. I'm not talking no smack. I was reluctant to change, and you know that in every way possible. I thought that, hey, I had married the man of my life and I was going to be married. I was going to be married. The second time was going to be a charm. This was going to be it. But guess what? I needed to grow. It was some lessons I needed to learn. And I got it. I got it. They said, stop procrastinating. New Year's is coming up, you guys. And I know y'all laughing, but New Year is coming up. Alex know what I'm talking about. So sometimes if you just program your mind that, hey, I got into this new year, I got into this spring season to start to muster up a plan to figure out how I'm going to change some of these things. Because winter is for what? Planning. And we are in a sitting season where you are to plan. It is not the season of going with the flow. You have went with the flow way too long, sweetheart. And so they said pick up some of those traditional teachings because there are some things that you are reluctantly changing, and you know all of these things already. So thank you for yeah. You guys do have feelings. That's the funny thing. And they do, because I got a Capricorn and they seem to think that Rayshard is an angry bird, but baby, Rayshard cried. My son cries and all of those things. He is definitely, look at there. And I didn't know that, but look at there. She said, I got an April 1st deadline. Like the tax people, I got a deadline on some of the stuff. And they said, hey, don't go beyond that. If you've set a deadline for some things and those things, don't go beyond that, especially for things that need to be let go. So don't go beyond what you set for yourself. You set that particular goal for yourself. Hey, by April the 1st, this is the thing. They said, don't go beyond that. Hey, whatever need to be let go, whatever you need to do, whatever changes that you're trying to make, they said, you set it, and you set it for a purpose. So keep going. You got this. You are absolutely amazing, and you guys do have feelings. Y'all feel everything. I told you, Angry Bird he'll cry a whole river, baby. But them people something else. Y'all, them Capricorns are something else. Just because they don't wear their heart on their sleeve, they definitely feel a lot. Really intuitive too, especially with people that they close to. So stop thinking that what you feeling ain't right, Alex. It is. Everything that you feeling is right. Michelle, it's your turn. The bird, beautiful. And Dial, you are next. What in the world? They said, hey, wait a minute. Cards just flicking everywhere, girl. I like that for Michelle. Cards flicking everywhere. Thank you, universe, for being so kind and loving to us today. There you go. Okay. This is funny because, okay. Here we go, Michelle. Your first card says reckless imbalance. Which only means that I'm sorry. Something within the last couple of months was imbalanced and off the rip. Ooh. I am getting your mom. The reckless imbalance. The imbalance of what we think mom and child. So the thing is that you already know about the imbalance in between there. And so there were some things that upset you because you was like, hey, listen, these are some things that I should already know. There's an imbalance there. You know what I'm saying? Because hey, there's things that you tell your daughter because she needs to know these particular things about you. And so when it came to you, you like, hey, there's some things that I was supposed to already know about my mom. It's an imbalance. And it was reckless. That's a pass card. Your now card says triumphant completion. Triumphant completion, which means that you balance that thing out. Regardless of feeling like, hey, it was an imbalance, it was an injustice, it was a, you know what I'm saying? I'm not aware of all of these things. You handled that thing and you balanced it out. You understand what I'm saying? You made that thing work for you. You started to reach out to the right people to get the right information in order to balance yourself out with knowing what needs to be done and how you need to handle it with what's going on. I'm 10 miles away from you. I'm proud of you for that. But they said in the months to come, look, Michelle, in the months to come, it says unbalanced taking, which means that don't take more than what you need. That's all it means. Don't take more than what you need. Sometimes we are presented with things and it can be free. You know what I'm saying? They said, don't take more than what you need. Keep the balance. So, soon here you'll probably be offered something more than, what in and I am more than confident, Michelle, because of the type of person that you are, that you won't miss the mark, that you'll definitely only take what you need. Even in a relationship, they said, hey, only take what you need away from the relationship. You understand what I'm saying? They say, hey, even at that job, only take what you need. Everything else is garbage. Everything else you don't need. Somebody's opinion, I don't need that. Somebody else's, I don't need that. Even in your own relationship, only take what you need. The thing is that even though in a relationship we look at each other as if we are one, but we are individuals as well. So you have your own mind. Only take what you need, even from the relationship. Um, don't take more, don't give more, balance it out. And I'm pretty sure that this is already happening. I'm pretty sure that's what you do. But sometimes we need a gentle reminder because some things are going to come up. And just be kind to yourself first. Be kind to yourself. Again, I want to commend you on how you dealt with the issue with your mom, even having to talk to other people to find out exactly what it is that was going on or how it is working, and even how you're working through the process to make sure that you are on the up and up and figuring out what's going on as you move forward. Um, Please stay on that particular thing. Stay on what's going on with your mom so that you can, keep abreast of what you're supposed to be um, having information on, but continue to allow her to live because you don't have no choice anyways because our parents are something else. We seem to be in the same boat, just at different times. And so I commend you, Michelle, on all the work that you've done and everything that you are doing. I commend you on handling that job the way that you are and looking at the things in which you are looking at the way you are. You like, hey, I'm here for a little time, not a long time, and I'm trying to get by. But then, sometimes that ego ourselves it kick in because this is who we are and we don't like to be around toxic stuff, and that stuff irritate us. Then I'm gonna give you one quick scenario. My brother was on the phone yesterday and he was talking to my uncle. Baby, I told you I divorced those family members. I was irritated hearing their voice. Do you understand? Like kind of like that job thing. I was irritated hearing their freaking voice. And I had to tune out what he was talking to them about because I was having a whole nother conversation. But my ears tuned in because I heard my uncle on the phone. And I don't even want to call him that. But I heard him on the phone and I instantly got irritated. Listen. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. You're doing well. Continue to do just that. The possibilities. The possibilities. If we could just learn to control this particular thing right here. And so I think I did a really good job because I didn't say anything out loud and he was on the speakerphone. And I was able to tune out much of the conversation as I possibly could. All is well. You are doing great, Michelle. I love that for you, sweetheart. And dial. Let's get it. And I know I'm not exempt from my own garbage because I be having my own garbage going on, you guys. And so I'm going to pick me a card before I get off of here. I'm going to pick that card up off the floor after Miss Dow decided to tell me to stop. I'm so glad that you reminded me of that because the full moon is coming up. Alex, can you tell me when the full moon is, sweetheart? Because I want to say it's the 13th, and I'll be doing a cord cutting ceremony for the full moon. Thank you, Crazy Raw Granny, for reminding me. Thank you, sweetheart. I appreciate that. Okay. Dial, I don't know if you're still here. Okay. That's the second card that jumped out the deck. Let me get this first one off the floor. The way it fell, too. I'm gonna do a video. I'm gonna do a video, Crazy Raw Granny. The cord cutting ceremony is 2 candles. Depending on how many people you're trying to cord cut from. I'm trying to cord cut from 1. So it's 2 candles. I probably would use white and black. If you have a store around you where it doesn't matter, but it doesn't. 1 is for you. Write your name on 1. Write, okay, it's Monday. Okay, write your name on 1. You can etch it in with a it doesn't have to be a marker or anything. You can etch it into the candle. And the other person and what you are trying to cord cut on the other one. Okay. Thank you, Alex. I appreciate you, sweetheart. So if you are cord cutting, 1 for you, 1 candle for you, the other candle for the other person, put their names on the candle. Your name on 1 candle, their name on another candle. What you do is you twine in between, tie a twine around both, all the way together. Set them about this far apart inside of a water bowl. Inside of a water bowl with a little water at the bottom of it, you guys. And then with your intent, you visualize cutting the cord between you and that other person. As you are lighting the candle, the candles, you are envisioning cutting the cord between you guys. And you allow both candles to burn down until it severs the cord. Until it severs the cord. And just in case you guys didn't know, when you are using candles in spell work or stuff like that, do not blow the candle out. You blow away all of the work that you just did. Do not blow the candle out. Have you ever seen the Tibetan people with the little bell thing, and that's how they put the candle out? Or lick your fingers, put the candle out, but do not blow it away. Yes, absolutely. You can cut the cord between more than 1 person. Yes, you can. That's why I said I was telling you the 2, but you can definitely do more than 1 person. Each person requires their own candle, though. Don't put more than 1 person on the candle, and the cord must connect to each one all in one, so that as it burns, it can sever the cord between both of you guys, or all 3 of you guys, or however many you want to cut the cord between. Absolutely. I got you. I got you. Thank you, Crazy Raw Granny, for reminding me of that, sweetheart, because I didn't want to miss the opportunity. The full moon is for releasing. I am going to release. I am going to do the cord cutting ceremony. So it's Monday. I will definitely be doing it Monday, you guys. So what I will do, I'll put up a video early enough for you guys to come back, because it's not going to be early in the morning, but I'll do it early enough during the day the cord cutting ceremony for you guys to be able to see it. So you can come back here and watch the video real quick. It might be a quick 5-minute video. Watch the video and learn how to cut the cords between there. So definitely doing that. Thank you so very much, Crazy Rock Granny. I appreciate that. Okay. And Dial, let's get it for you right quick so that we can get off of here and be great. Your first card, and it jumped out the deck. It said fair judgment. Fair judgment. So something that happened within the last couple of months, and maybe you feel like it hasn't been fair. Maybe you felt as though you deserved more, or you didn't get as much as you were supposed to. But the thing is that they said, "Hey, it was fair. It was a fair judgment, according to the universe." Sometimes we don't feel like we got our just due, but they said, hey, sometimes you do, and you just don't feel like you did. And you did, you got fair judgment. The next card says dampened joy. You felt some type of way about that particular thing. You felt uneasy, as if you didn't get what you deserved or whatever the case may be. But they said, hey, you got exactly what it was that you deserve. And sometimes we feel like we deserve something even when we didn't work for it. If it's not ours, anything that we get is a plus. And so I don't want you to feel any kind of way about anything in which you didn't receive, because whatever belongs to you, nobody can take it away from you. You are going to get it regardless. And you have a stagnated routine, which means you continuously do the same thing over and over again. And is yielding the same results. They said, hey, in order for things to change, that means that you have to change. And that means not just changing your mind, that means changing your attitude. That means changing the way you do things, looking at it from a different perspective, not always feeling like a victim, but knowing that all things come together for your better good. All things come together for your better good. And so if you are continuously doing the same things over and over again, then know that if it's not working out that way, in order for it to work, you have to change the way that you are doing things. The routine is stale. The bread is stale. It ain't the same. Do something different. You got this. And sometimes that's all we need to hear, is that we got this. So we look for outside help. The help is right inside of you. And my cousin. Let me give you a quick story. My cousin has I want to say Chloe is maybe 3 now. She's maybe 3 years old. When I tell you, baby, she is smart, because my little cousin waited until she was almost 40 years old to have a baby. So Chloe is smart as a whip. Okay. She says Chloe gets up in the middle of the night and she whines and cries when she goes to the bathroom, and she wants somebody to come wipe her. And she said in this particular night, she talks to Chloe like she's a baby. So Chloe was crying and carrying on and sitting on the toilet crying. And she said, first she said, she told her, hey, listen, everybody in here trying to sleep. Get it together. Chloe, get yourself together. And she started screaming and hollering and crying and crying. And she said, I left her sitting on that toilet, screaming and crying and crying. And then she said she went in there and she told her, nobody's coming to save you. You have to learn how to save yourself. She said, so what is it that's preventing you? And this is her talking to a 3-year-old, you guys. What is it preventing you from wiping your own self and coming back to bed? You done spent 7 minutes sitting in here crying and nobody is coming to save you. She is teaching a 3-year-old. Nobody is coming to save you. Because sometimes the mess in which you are in, nobody can save you from yourself. And so, if your stagnated routine is not working, I implore you to look bigger, to do bigger things, because you are so much better than a stagnated routine. And I love you so very much for that. And before I get off of here, because like I told you, I'm not exempt from the stuff in which I put out here. The universe give me exactly what it is that I need to hear. Oh. And not what I want to hear. So let's get it. I'm so appreciative of my tribe, you guys. I swear. I am so appreciative. Whoa. Uh-oh. Yep, I had a jumper too. I got it. I understand. And I'm going to give it to y'all. I'm going to show y'all what I got. I got self-isolation. And that's funny because this is a past card. This is what I just told you guys that I've been wanting to do. I do. I really want to self-isolate. I haven't done it. I want to. I want to go somewhere and be so quiet. No phone, no TV, no internet, no nothing, nothing ringing, nothing dinging, nothing doing anything. I need to self-isolate. I definitely do. I need to be able to take a weekend and be able to get away and do these particular things. And nope, I didn't take the opportunity over the holidays. But guess what? This is a gentle reminder that, hey, self-isolation is good for you sometimes. I get it. This card right here says diminish returns. And the thing is that I'm not accepting it for what it is. It seems to be diminished returns. It means that, hey, some things I give out, I'm not going to get a return on, and which is absolutely fine with me, you guys. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with not being. Yep, I need just that, me and nature and nothing else. I don't need to be dealing with nothing else. I'm okay with not getting anything returned to me because the universe always provides exactly what it is that I need. And so regardless of feeling like, hey, if I give this out, I'm not going to get anything in return. Guess what? I'm not worried about getting anything in return because sometimes just the love, just the respect, just to be in somebody's presence is enough for me. And so it's not a diminished return. Yep, sometimes the cash get low or whatever the case may be, but it's okay. It's been definitely okay. Painful transition. This is funny because you know what? Transition is sometimes painful, and I get it. I get it because if y'all ain't watched nobody else do some transformation on this damn live, y'all have watched me transform. Y'all watch me go through losses, grief, mourning, all kind of stuff. Like, but guess what? Those were the things that made me into the person that I am. Those were the things that made me reach for my higher self. And so I am so grateful, regardless of the pain in which I feel. I was built for it, tough, baby. I can get through this. And so can you. So can you. And when I have those moments of painful transition, guess what? I even reach out to other people, other mothers that then lost their children. Do you know how many friends that I have that have lost their children since I've lost mine? It's overwhelming, you guys. And I think about them more often than I think about myself. Because guess what? That's a painful transition. Because you're transitioning without somebody that belonged to you. And it's okay. I'm okay now, you guys. I want to say that thank you for working with me and helping me to get through this process. That was a whole process I had to go through. And even though I still have moments, and even though they are still painful, thank you for allowing me to transition to become a better version of myself, even when I couldn't see it. So I'm so grateful for you guys. I'm grateful because guess what? If y'all didn't do the work, I couldn't see that I needed to do the work too. We are perfectly imperfect for one another. And I thank each and every one of you guys for finding me. Not me finding you, for you finding me. Because I felt lost before this. You guys just don't know that. And so, again, I'm so grateful. I'm so thankful for wonderful individuals that have been placed in my life. Crazy Raw Granny, thank you so very much for your diligence, for your kindness, for your love, for your connection. I appreciate it. You definitely keep me on point, and I love that. Alex, thank you for being this right-hand man. Because guess what? I see myself leaning on you now. I'll be like, hey, well, Alex knows when such and such is. And she, because you are doing the work and you have been doing the work. And I've seen the growth in you. And so thank you for allowing me to lean. Michelle, thank you for being a sister when you didn't even know that I needed one. Thank you, Cousin Nikki, for stepping in the gaps when guess what? You didn't even know you stepped in. Thank you, Dial, for your presence and your love and your respect. I appreciate it. Thank you all for your kindness. Because sometimes I feel like I don't deserve it. And so, with that being said, it's Friday. We got possibilities out here. It's so possible. I never seen it being possible for me to have this kind of tribe. I never seen that. And thank you guys for making it possible. I appreciate it so very much. And so this weekend, Crazy Raw Granny, I'm gonna send you out your freezer pack. As well as Cousin Nikki, I will be sending your watch off. And all of you are still here. If you want some, I will send you some as well. All is well. We are doing absolutely amazing. And thank you guys again for finding me. Because I didn't even go out looking for y'all. You guys found me. And so I'm so grateful for that. We're going to go out and we're going to have a wonderful weekend. Because it's already starting out great. Because you opened up your beautiful eyes this morning. And so with that being said, go out and be the best version of yourself because you are already topping that thing off today. And I only want the best for you. And so I love hearing all of the great things that you are doing. I love seeing the elevation. I love that. And I'm even here for the times that it ain't so great. Don't worry. I'm not going anywhere. I'll see you guys Monday morning for the Carter today with our full moon and our cord cutting ceremony. We gonna get this, you guys. So I'm gonna put it together and I'm gonna do a video, and maybe I'll do a video Sunday so you guys will already have it for Monday. Yeah, that might work out for us. I think I'll do it Sunday for you guys so it'll already be posted up here. So if you want to, you guys can check back Sunday for the cord cutting ceremony. I'm gonna show you how to put it together. Even with more than one person, so that you can cut some cords. It's January. Let's get these people off of us. I love you guys so very much, and I will see you right here Monday for the card of the day. Go out and be blessed because you already are. I love you. Or this. Have a great day. Bye-bye.